welcome back to the
Thank
show. We got to talk about Frozen 2 because it's going to be the biggest movie ever, and I loved it, by the way.
Oh, it's so good.
The animation alone is crazy.
It's beautiful.
What a great job you did working it, but we'll talk about that. But I want to talk about Westworld.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a totally different, that's the opposite of Frozen, too.
Very much so,
Yeah.
yes.
Would you just finish season 3, right?
Season 3, yeah,
You wrapped filming?
just wrapped it. Mm-hmm.
It gets pretty intense doing those scenes. How do you keep it light?
We try to, because it is very intense. It's a lot to take home with you after work.
Yeah.
So James Marsden and I actually have a thing that we do where in rehearsal we read our lines as Anchorman, as Veronica Corningstone and Ron Burgundy. Which works because Teddy is always kind of just figuring things out, and so he's always like, Dolores, that doesn't make any sense. I've never seen this man before in my life. It's our dream, actually, to do one take for every scene as a joke, and film it so that we could actually edit together an entire season as a comedy. Because we always have these great ideas, and we never have time to do outtakes, so that's the dream.
So there's going to be a whole blooper season.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like what you do, obviously, on the big screen and HBO, but also what you do outside of acting. We talked about it a little bit last time.
Yeah.
You actually testified, right, in front of Congress? Or
Yes, I testified in front of Congress for the Sexual Assault Survivors Bill of Rights.
Wait, there's more. Just wait, this is such a great story, and I'm so happy.
There is more, and that snowballed and actually taught me that anybody can write their own law. It's our right to do that. But if you asked me a year ago, and most people, how a bill becomes a law, they'll say, well, I know the School of Rock version.
Oh, yes, yeah, of course. Schoolhouse Rock's the best.
So I am a domestic abuse survivor, and my... I was not able to seek justice because I fell through the cracks because of the statute of limitations. So I created a bill called the Phoenix Act, which is set to extend the statute of limitations for domestic violence victims. And I educated myself on all the laws, and I assembled a small team, and we organized and we campaigned for about a year, and Senator Susan Rubio brought the bill forward. We passed through every committee unanimously, and it became law.
Oh, my God. You wrote it. I love that you did that.
Yes, and that's the first time the statute of limitations has been touched in the state of California. Wow. And we managed to move the needle. We extended it.
Yeah, and that is amazing.
Yeah.
That is so cool to hear.
Yeah.
I was so happy to hear that.
And we're not done. We want to try to bring it to all 50 states. So, you know, we're just getting started.
Yeah, if you want more information on how to help, you go to the Phoenix Act.
Yes, yes. Or hashtag I'm Not Okay movement. I also started. You can read all the survivor stories there. You can share your own story if you want. You know, there's a place you can be heard, and we're listening. So.
Why Phoenix? Why the Phoenix?
The Phoenix, you know, to represent the time that survivors may need to heal. You know, you can rise from the ashes. You can come back and seek justice. So.
Yeah, come back stronger. Good. That's so great. Now let's talk about Frozen 2 because honestly, my kids loved it. I have a 6-year-old and a 4.5, and they loved everything. Of course, I was in front of them going, get out of the way, shh. Like, I was so into it. I loved everything. Like, oh my gosh, wait, what? I loved every part of it, yeah. You were fantastic.
Thank you.
And I love that you got to use your beautiful voice as well, your singing voice.
Yes, yes, it was my dream. My dream to do a Disney film.
Really?
I've been singing Disney lullabies to my son since he was born. And then, you know, before I could announce that I was doing it and I knew the song, I sung it to him every night. And then when he finally saw the movie, he just thought that they were animating our bedtime routine. You know, he's like, oh, but you do that with me. Oh, they've animated what we do.
Oh, my God.
That's how he made sense
He's
of it.
the coolest kid in school.
No one in school believes that he's seen Frozen 2 before anybody else. They don't believe him.
He's like, it's all about me. It's about what we do at bedtime.
It's about my mom.
Oh, I love him. Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
And do you have like the first big song in the movie?
My song opens the film. Again, I'm pinching myself every second. I don't know how to handle it. But I do. I get to sing my own Disney lullaby now.
I want to show everyone a clip. Here's Evan Rachel Wood in Frozen 2. Take a look.
When I was little, my mother would sing a song about a special river called Atahalan that was said to hold all the answers about the past, about what we are a part of.
Wow. Will you sing it for us, please?
Okay. Cuddle close. Scooch in.
Where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river safe and sound. For in this river all is found.
Evan Rachel Wood, everybody.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.